guys, Yankee Cowboy here. Sorry this video is a little late. I wanted to do a every Saturday do a reloading video, but you know, shit happens, things get busy. But I went to Cabela's over the weekend, and I don't know if you guys can see, I got a couple of tin signs. One behind here with a deer that says welcome, it's pretty cool. And this one here. This one's pretty cool right here. Check that out. It says, I'd rather be hunting, fishing, camping, all the above. Which I'd rather be doing all the above right now. Well, that's not true. I like making these videos, guys. I'm here to entertain you and amuse you. Well, I don't know about either, but I'm going to try. Alright, anyway, tonight's topic is going to be, I'm just going to ramble about some shotguns. I had a couple of subscribers shot me a couple questions on, you know, what kind of shotguns you recommend and, you know, for which application. But I'm just going to babble about them in general as we're reloading. This is I got a bastard load half loaded up here. I call this a bastard load because it's all different hulls, and I want to finish this one up. I did find a set of hulls that are loading real good in this particular machine. That's what I usually do, guys. On my other machine, I found that these here green gun clubs loaded excellent in my Size Master, which they load excellent in this one as well. But you can't always find them in the trash, so you got to go with what people are using at your club. And I'm finding that these Federals now are almost the same material as these pink Federals, but for some reason these pink ones, the breast cancer ones that I did for my last episode, weren't crimping as well. But take a look at these. These are crimping. Let me see if I can get a good shot here. These are crimping like factory. I mean, these are really coming out nice. I don't see if you can see that. The lighting down here is pretty bad, so bear with me where I got the camera set up. Let's see if I can get a shot. These are crimping really, really good, guys. So I'm real happy with these. So we're going to keep going with these, and we're going to shoot the breeze about shotguns. I recently went to Cabela's, like I said. I was going to get a shotgun for my birthday. I was going to get a Browning. They didn't have the particular model that I wanted. I'm looking to get a Satori XT trap. Just because, you know, I shoot trap a lot, as you guys may or may not know. And there's a few guys up the club that have it. I've shot it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous gun. I mean, all Brownings are gorgeous. You'd be hard-pressed to find a Browning that you don't like. But this particular XT is just, I gotta have it, guys. But I didn't get it. They didn't have it. They had some 725. It's a new Browning that's out. You know, I held it, checked it out. I didn't really care for it. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, guys, I'm going to get what I want. I'm not going to get something just because it's new or it's the latest and greatest thing. So, I didn't get it. I'm going to wait. Next year I'll be 40. I'm going to have a big party up the gun club anyhow, so I told my wife we'll just wait, and I'll get it next year. I'm not going to rush it, guys. I don't want to rush into it. I want to take my time and wait and get the right gun. But for me, Browning, I'm a big Browning fan. I'm also a big Benelli fan. There's tons of good makers out there, and there's, you know, different applications though. Like Benelli's, they're semi-auto and pump. They don't make over-under, so they're more specific towards, you know, duck hunting. It's a real good hunting gun. They don't make a trap gun, so Benelli's are a real hardcore hunting gun, and great gun they are. I have the Benelli Nova. I do want to get a, what's that Benelli, the one to use on Duck Dynasty there? Shit. Having a brain fart here for a minute, guys. I just looked at it too. Well, you probably know which one I'm talking about. If I remember as we're going along, I'll rattle it off. But that is a sweet, sweet Benelli. They make a really, really, really good shotgun. Beretta makes a great gun. But I'm not a big Beretta fan. I am Italian, but I'm not really a huge Beretta fan. As far as I'm talking over and unders. For over and unders, guys, it's going to be a Browning for me, hands down. Definitely be a Browning. And as far as a hunting gun, I'm going to have to go with the Benelli. Super Vinci, the Vinci. You have the Vinci and the Super Vinci. That model is fantastic. It breaks down to 3 pieces. If you get a chance, guys, go online and look that up. That's a sweet shotgun. I'm also going to try and keep this video, you know, somewhat manageable. Did get a couple of complaints that they were long, which, like I said, I really don't give a shit, because these videos I'm doing, these series, are for me to ramble and you know, just have a good time. So if they come out long, don't watch them or leave me a nasty comment. But I'm gonna just I'm gonna go with it, guys. I'm gonna go until I'm bored of talking or I run out of shit to say. Just because I can't, you know. So let's get back into what I was originally talking about, the different variations of shotguns. Alright, over and unders, guys. Your 2 top ones, you're going to have Beretta and Browning. At least in the real world, for the average working guy. You got Parazzis and all these Krieghoff and all these high-end guns, but we're not even going to discuss those. So, over and unders, your high-end makers, your, you know, stuff like that, I'm not going to talk about. So, you know, Browning and Beretta is pretty much the most popular, reliable over and unders that are out there. As far as a good hunting gun, you're going to pay for it, but it's worth it. You can go with the Benellis, but bear in mind, you can get a Benelli Nova for probably about $400 for the pump, which I have. And you know, it's nothing to shake your nose at. It's a good quality shotgun. And you know, as far as hunting, Browning makes a great semi-auto, a pump for hunting. Winchester makes great. Remington. I mean, when you get into the hunting category, all your top makers are pretty darn good. Now, semi-automatic, what are you going to use a semi-automatic for? Well, semi-automatic's good for bird hunting. It's good if you're doing sporting, because you're going to need something with 2 shots. You're not going to want to sit there and go sporting clay with a pump gun. It's just not going to work. So, take it from me, guys. I've tried it. It sucks. You're going to want to get out there with a semi-automatic if you're going to do any kind of sporting or a good over-under. See, I don't know, guys. This machine's still not crimping right. These were crimping perfect, and now I'm getting some real shit ones in here. My other machine, I never had to adjust like this one. I seem to be having to chase this to get a good crimp out of it. See, that one's fine. I don't know, guys. I'm just not having a lot of luck here with this whole crimping scenario. Had to move the primers out of the way. I did what I wasn't supposed to do. I gotta keep checking that, because these fill up pretty quick down here, and they get jammed up. Now this is strange. I bought Federal primers. These are Federal, and these primers are all silver. Must be a different brand. All right, guys. Let's get back to talking about. I'm gonna box this up while we're bullshitting here for a minute. So, hunting gun. Semi-automatic or a pump shotgun is fine, and any of the top makers, you're going to find a nice, you know, you'll find a nice shotgun. I'd stay away from any of these Dick's Stogers and whatever other crap models they got there, just because, you know what, you get what you pay for. Yeah, you may be able to get an over-under or a pump shotgun for a really cheap price, but in the long run, you're going to end up buying a good one down the road. Believe me, guys, I've done it all my life. I've bought shit stuff, and then went out and bought intermediate, and then finally got the top of the line. And you end up spending 3 times the amount of money. So, you know, go with what you have for now, and when you do get some cash, go there and spoil yourself and pop on a real good shotgun. Now, as far as pump guns, I mean, you always gotta have a pump in your arsenal. At least I would say, you know, it's good for home defense. It's good for bird hunting. It's good for just a little trap shooting, skeet shooting. I mean, it's an all-around versatile gun. You know, it's one of the original setups, so you can't go wrong with that. I mean, shotguns are timeless. They've been around forever, and you just got to figure out what type of hunting or what type of shooting you're gonna do. That's gonna really gonna surround your decision on what you buy, as far as if you're gonna buy a pump, a semi-auto, or an over/under. So, I mean, I have everything in my collection but an over/under, because I didn't buy one just for the simple fact that I'm not going to spend, you know, $800 or 1,200 or 2,000 on an over-under that I don't want. You know, I want to get the one that I want. It's going to be that Browning. It's going to be the XT trap, the Satori. And that's it. It's a gun that I'll be able to pass down to my kids, you know. Browning is, they've been around forever. They're great. They stand up. They stand behind their product. You know, I'm no rep for Browning, but I've had my share of Brownings, and they never failed me. They never let me down. You know, I've had some Mossbergs. I'm not knocking Mossbergs. Everybody's got a Model 500, but I can't even shoot one of those anymore. It's garbage. After shooting the Benelli and the Browning, forget it. You can't go back. It's just not going to happen, guys. And you'll see, once you fire a good firearm and you get used to it, you're going to want a good one. If you happen to belong to a gun club, or if you got, you know, a buddy who's got a higher end model, try it out by all means and see. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's just so many good shotguns out there right now. It's too hard to nail it down to what, you know, what would I suggest or what would I use. Again, it comes down to your preference and what you like. Just same thing like with the bow and everything else. It's all preference. So I'm just, you know, I'm only telling you what I think. It's just my opinions. And also, in my opinion, I think this video sucks tonight. And I'm just going to be honest with you. It's been a shit day. But I want to rush and try and get a video in. And this is what happens. I'm not too pleased with it. But you know what? I'm not going to cut camera. I'm not going to screw around. This is it. This is raw. This is raw Yankee cowboy footage here, guys. So indulge. Leave some nasty comments. Nah, I'm just kidding about the nasty comments, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just not too happy. Been a shit day so far for me. And really not going to get into it. We're here to talk about shotguns. We're here to reload. We're here to have a good time. And that's what we're going to try and do. Alright guys, I will say this much as far as the whole shotgun scenario. Once you do find one that you like, that's the one you're going to be beating up the most. You know, you'll forget about your other shotguns in the cabinet once you get your new favorite. Like when I got my Maxus, I forgot all about my Benelli, and then when I took my Benelli out, I fell in love with that thing all over again because that gun shoots so good. For a pump shotgun, check out the Benelli Nova. Great shotgun, guys. Alright guys, we're still cranking along here. We're working on our second box of shells here. Primers are looking pretty good. Crimps seem to be going alright right now. Knock on wood. Just as I said, that one wasn't too pretty, but it's alright. We've got both of our jugs are nice and full. And we are going to have to cut this video short, guys, because I got to drop a wicked deuce. And that's going to happen like soon. Or we're going to be reloading my my drawers in the washing machine over there. Alright guys, we're going to just finish what's on the turret here, and then I'm going to get on the turlet. This is it, guys. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I'll finish these last couple of shells here, and then I'll knock out the other two rows after. I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with this video. Not tonight. Hopefully I'll do another one this Saturday on schedule. And it'll be a hell of a lot better than this video. Because this video is garbage. I had a better topic. I don't know what happened. Alright guys, that's that on there. Take my mason jar with my iced tea with a little vodka. Alright guys, like I said, this video sucked, but it is what it is. Any questions or comments on any crap I ramble about tonight, leave them below. As always, thanks for watching The Total Outdoors with the Yankee Cowboy.